All right, quick mic check. That was the mic check. It looks like we are on. It is Monday night DDO. It is Bard Live, and I'm your host, Alesthane Garfield. Tonight we're a little directionless, a little rudderless, a little steerless, but I'm sure we'll still come up with a program for you guys tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit about Easter eggs. Hopefully Ori will have something to say about that too. We might even go out and find a couple of them. I was also thinking about returning to a couple of quests I haven't done in a while. Maybe even do some of the a little bit of the legendary stuff out here, and such as Grim and Barrett and whatnot. It's not like I need anything, otherwise it'd be on another tune. The other thing we might do is hunt for raids. Let's see if there's any raids up. Oh, Legendary Shroud, that's a little tough. And Black and Blue, I'm not geared for. I need to get my lightning resist stuff crafted. We gotta get that done. So let's see if we can find Ori. We're also going to be testing for poppiness of the stream. There's still a couple of pops, but much better than last time. I've really slimmed down a lot of the stuff I'm using. I've come up with a couple of ideas to keep me more in the game and looking good. Can you hear me, Ori?
I can hear you.
Awesome. So one of the first things I have to do is re-engage that, and then I've got to, since I've readjusted my screen a little for streaming, and I'm going to get this even better next time. I can see my things peeking out. And there we go. So, Easter eggs. Now, Dungeons & Dragons Online is absolutely filled with Easter eggs, and I am currently planning on returning sometime within the next week to doing Notes to Strike a Chord. I've kind of been enjoying my vacation a little, and then I'm going to come back to that and probably do a full pick my best three. But the one I'm kind of proud of, because I kind of figured it out right away, let's just go ahead and go to that. And that is this chap right here in one of the new releases. This is Calumny. He's the master illusionist, from where you get that's where you get Memoirs of an Illusionary Larcener. Now, the thing about the name Calumny is that that name, when spelled correctly, C-A-L-U-M-N-Y, it means liar. And that's what this guy does. I know, spoiler alert, it's been around a while. But he is a liar. He will give you the most vicious of calumnies. It means like a slander or something. It's a lie you tell. And that's currently my favorite, because I love an old television miniseries. That's the word I'm looking for. Miniseries called Sentinel, and that's a word they use with regularity. James Michener wanted it to sound a little old-fashioned and whatnot, so Max Mercy and Frank Skimmerhorn trade calumnies. Ori, you got one?
Not right off the top of my head now. Sorry, I never really do well when I'm unprepared.
Who run Bargain Bazaar?
Oh, right, that one. Oh, was I supposed to talk about it? I figured since you brought it up, you'd be talking about it.
I wanted to give you a chance to talk too.
Like I said, I don't really have. I don't really speak very well when I'm unprepared and don't really know what I'm talking about. So it's probably better that you talk.
Okay. The one, of course, we're talking about is the general manager in Bargain Bazaar. And why don't we just go ahead and, or did we already do Sentinels?
No, we haven't actually done it yet.
Well, let's do Sentinels of Stormreach and let's go visit that. I think maybe I started it. I don't know.
I don't even know if I have the class. I'm just gonna go to House Denny and grab them.
If I did, it was on my own. It was on my own stream where I was just hosting it over here, and no one listened to me anyway. So, for those of you who are watching live and don't want to watch an old episode of Bard Life on the website, we're going to go ahead and do Bargain Bazaar, and see if we can't find some other references on the way there. We'll also have to do one quest where I actually miss having Aranitis with us. Certainly Nero, but Aranitis too.
Five in the house.
Oh, no, 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 no. I think me and John had started these, but I don't think we actually finished them. But I don't think we were even doing it for the stream because it was with Aaron. So, now the one I'm talking about is the island operation one.
I don't know if you sound this way to others, but when you're talking, it's like a bit of a crackle every now and then. You go in and out. I'm not sure if it's something to do with push to talk or not.
Well, I can't hear myself, so I would know about that. But that's not exactly everybody in DDO voice chat. I've noticed kind of does that anyway. This also is a good one to do because it emphasizes my idea of making explorer areas free. Because the Searing Heights is a free explorer area. It always has been since free-to-play launch. And when they did Sentinels of Stormreach, they decided to put the Bargain Bazaar out here. So you kind of have to, even doing Epic, you kind of have to take a little bit of an adventure to get out there. I'm jumping off. I miss Featherfall. And so you have to run out and kind of do. It's just like experiencing a little bit of the overworld. You kind of have to adventure your way there.
Which brings up the good point that we briefly covered a week or so ago, is that I do like the idea, especially after having played Lotro, of taking all of these adventure areas and making them part of an actual overworld for DDO, so that way it gives that feeling of expanse and greatness that I think it is kind of missing from the game.
Well, I don't know if we have to make the explorer areas all part of one overworld, but I do believe putting a lot of quests out of them would certainly help. Okay. Apparently she's going to do this on Epic Elite, which means I'm going to sit back and do nothing except heal her from time to time.
Oh, we can do stuff. Well, like I said, the reason why I like the overworld idea also is because I think it probably makes it even easier to make all these
You're breaking up.
areas, all of these adventure areas free. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, sorry. Am I sounding more clear?
Now you are.
Well, what I was saying was I like the idea of making the adventure areas into an overworld. I think part of it is because I think it would probably make it a lot easier to make the explorer areas free. But at the same time, like I said, I really like the idea of making the world feel bigger. I love instant quests. I don't want that to change at all. You know, I wouldn't want the bargain bazaar to be in an overworld type quest. No, certainly not. But for the adventure areas, I like that. I like the idea of the overworld. It's because, especially after playing Lotro, I realized just how small DDO is because everything is. I don't think people really realize just how big and just how much content there really is on DDO because everything is like all separated and like.
Yeah, but DDO is about action. I think that, and it would be harder to break into levels, and I really think that it would cause a lot of problems in slowing down people to get to where they want to go.
Well, that would also give people access to the one thing that I know a lot of people have been requesting for, apparently, mounts.
Yeah, on a jungle continent, I've never been a big fan of the mount.
That said, it's not. I don't think it would take. I mean, you still have a teleportation system, a little bit of a UMD, and you can teleport anywhere. If you really had to.
I think that would actually be one of the harder things for them to do, is fixing the teleport spell so that would work right.
That's probably a good point. Although most of the places that you can teleport to are, and well, yeah, if they're in public areas, it might mess up the teleport spell. That's a good point. Now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I figure it's at least a thing to consider. I mean, obviously, we're just talking and whatnot. And it is nice to also think about what the problems would be if they tried to implement it. And that's a pretty That's a pretty legit problem, is trying to figure out whether or not it would break the teleport system.
I want some. Where's the fine ale?
You don't get any.
I know. I'm not sober enough for, or I'm not drunk enough for Epic Elite. I'm too sober for this.
I don't know, I always get the impression that no matter how drunk Alesthane is, every time I try to drag him into Epic Elite, he's like, I'm too sober for this. But I still do support the idea of making adventure areas accessible for free. And it especially gives players new to the game a chance to get to level 20 in a way that doesn't require them to repeat a quest over and over. Adventure areas do tend to be another good way to get XP.
Oh, having done a couple of lives, I can tell you that really they're not. But they're an easy way to give that to first lifers.
You've found the assassination department, where murder is sold to the highest bidder.
I'm sure if they were to give out the adventure areas for free, I'm sure some of the more exploitable ones would get hit by the good old Nerf bat.
Karen?
No, I'm thinking more of the King's Forest.
Why the King's Forest?
Grim Disturbance.
You'll have to refresh my memory on that one.
I'm not going to give out exploits on the mainstream.
Oh, right, you said exploit. Right, for some reason I was thinking like a bug, that there's something wrong. But yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, so I guess maybe that's a good thing. I guess I was thinking more in terms of like, when you said exploits, I was thinking more in terms of like for some reason just like rare items dropping very easily, like especially that's why I brought up Sentinels and stuff. When you're talking about exploits, being actual something wrong and people are exploiting the game.
They're not doing anything wrong to it, but the King's Forest can be completed relatively quickly. With a full group.
The soft lights are well-dressed.
We never completed it very quickly.
We never had a full group.
Fair enough.
That's all I got to say about that.
I also like the idea of making some of the older heroic content do, like Cataclysm.
I want her robe.
Whose robe?
The spell singer, that gold robe that she always wears. I think she's already faded away. Oh no, she's there.
Oh, she's still there. Yeah, I think I have to agree. I want a robe too.
Maybe a little bit more orangey and then with some purple accents.
Okay, so since you brought it up, back to cosmetics.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
We need more. We totally need more. more.
I think the best way for DDO to implement them is to have another, put another set of graphics out on random loot, because that's, you know, with the mirror of glamoring, that's the best way to handle it. Pick a chain or
Well,
two.
as I was trying to say, was like I don't think they should get rid of the mirror of glamoring. Personally, I do like being able to just glamour individual pieces. I would like to be able to preview all of the armor and robes and such in the game, because I want to know what it looks like. Especially like if it's in a list of reward items, I want to be able to preview it without having to take the item, because I want to see what it looks like. So, you know, if it looks pretty awesome, I want to take it. But if it doesn't, then I'll pass it for something else. But it would be nice to have the ability to preview a lot of this stuff. And like you said, maybe it could be just as simple as changing the icons of the armor when you examine them. Because, yeah, there have been a few times when I thought the armor looked like what it did in the little preview window and was disappointed when it didn't.
Yeah, the biggest problem with that are the outfits. There's that one that looks like it has a really great blue padded vest, and when you put it on, it looks like garbage.
Yeah, that's exactly the one I was thinking about. The one that always makes me upset, because that's what I'm hoping for and I don't get it.
Yeah, and when I mean garbage, it looks like it's covered with old, moldy, like cabbage.
A strange shape charges towards you.
And there he is, our next little Easter egg. He's the general manager. There's the general and the manager, and it's of course based on the third of the Mad Max movies, Beyond Thunderdome, the character of Master Blaster. This is their homage to him, and I love him. He's like one of my favorite boss fights. Who run Bargain Bazaar? Surprisingly,
I'll admit, I have, when we're sitting there wondering what to do, and I choose to do the Sentinels chain, this is the biggest reason why I want to do it. Just because it's pictures and you see it.
yeah, it's technical. I know that they've got a listing of, the base outfits, but it just would be nice to have an in-game preview, because what looks good on some characters doesn't look good on others, although there are some that look amazing on everything.
Oh, that's so true. Very, very true.
Like this robe, it looks really, really good on me, but it wouldn't look good on anybody else, because then it wouldn't be on me.
Oh, I should have seen that one coming.
General dead. Now the manager.
This was bound to a count robe from the Red Fence. Right, that's what it is. And now I know that the dashboard chat works, so hi, Technical 13.
And from what I recall, DDO Wiki only shows like the preview pictures of the items. They don't show like random things.
No,
as I recall.
they've got a thing where they show, I think they have, if you go to the wiki and look up base armors, each one you click on, I think they have a preview picture of some common graphics of them.
The manager is dead.
That might be a little out of date because I think they still have listed splint mail, and there's not a whole lot of that.
From the blood tide.
We gotta kill 2 more elementals. You chose Epic Elite. Go punch face. You can't loot until you beat them up. These are all yours. Not gonna help. She's a monk. She doesn't need my help. I just get in the way. You dumb bard.
Well, you said it, not me. I'm trying to be polite.
I said it because if I didn't say it, you would, like you have a million times before.
Do you want this feel of the Chimera's pain?
Sure. I don't know what it does, which one of that is. I think that's the bastard sword.
I don't remember. Oh, the only steel shard I have been concerned with from this chain was the detector. Now
Ew.
it's so outdated.
Do not want. Yeah, he can chase me back to the beginning for all I care. I'm not walking back. I also like recalling. I think that's something that would also need to be in. You know, even if these are free, even if we put them as part of an overworld, I would like the recall to stay, so you can go back to whatever door or archway you got sent into that, because that's DDO being instanced and more action based. I think anything that makes it feel bigger is good, but anything that helps you speed up your adventure is also good. So building an overworld, you need a balance with the bigness with the speed, because all of a sudden if it takes 20 minutes to get out to every instance, that's not cool. But if if you find a way so that takes 3 minutes of a pre-adventure warm-up, and that would really help with me because I gotta remember where my bars are because I play so many games. I'm a filthy casual, I know. That it would really certainly help.
Yeah, I would think that sounds fair. And yeah, like you said, after you're done with the adventure, rather than having to run all the way back, it would be nice to still have a recall system where you can just go straight back.
Not my wand of stone skin I never use. I gotta watch it with a new. I'm trying to do something so I can keep an eye on the chat room and whatnot. That's why the screen's a little smaller today. I'm gonna fix that too. But that's a little preview. But I gotta watch it. Otherwise, I'll click on that X and the wrong X, and we'll lose the window. So next up is the Black Lock, which is. See, now I would really have loved for see if Three Barrel Cove had been free. This would have been out in Three Barrel Cove, and you'd go to the big archway, or maybe to the. Actually, I could see yourself going to the top and then working your way down. So that the top by the bell tower, I could pop out there and show everybody, but I hope everybody knows what I'm talking about. But there's that area by the Black Lock, and they could use that collapsed entrance, open it up, and that's where the door would be to go into this quest. And that would be a nice little run out. on heroic or epic. I mean, it's level in a level 8 adventure area anyway. So level 8, level 9, Searing Heights. I think it would tie the whole adventure area together quite nicely.
Yeah, I actually thought that it felt like it should have been in Three Barrel Cove where you access the class myself too. Which, now that you brought up Three Barrel Cove, actually reminds me that they do have a system in place that does make going on adventures to and from a lot easier, at least to the adventures. It's like if you find the area, remember that guy up in the front where you can click on him and he just takes you there automatically?
Yeah, if you've been there before, you have to run there. I was thinking about that myself, but they need that, and Lord, they need that in Manic Terran.
Oh yes, I would love to see that in Manic Terran. That would help so much.
Echoes of dripping water reverberate through the caves of the Black Lock.
Especially considering how often I get lost in there.
Sorry, a little bit of a cramp. This is just an Albus, isn't it? You did pretty good, actually. I meant to bring out a Garrett, but I need to use up my Albi.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter which one. They're really just acting as Death Ward quickies anyway.
Yeah, I keep remembering to turn rain on. It's such a good ability.
You ready yourself for the upcoming battle against the Necromancer.
I don't know why people say Spellsinger isn't that great. I mean, for bards, I think it is awesome. Or, not Spellsinger, it was Fate Singer. Fate Singer, I actually use it on a couple of other tunes that are not bards. I really like the rain ability anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't too enamored with it, but thinking I'm a monk.
I would find Fate Singer more useful than, say, Magister as a monk.
These guards look and smell like
Oh, I
zombies.
hated being in Magister.
Decisive movement, suggesting no order.
That's okay, we all hate, everybody else hates being a Grandmaster of Flowers.
You know, what's weird is that there are a lot of monk players who don't like Grandmaster Flowers either, and I'm like, I don't know, I like flower power. It just seems to be very well suited to my needs. It helps add to the versatility of my monk. A lot of monk players, from what I recall, like to go and go into the primal spheres because of the big damage bonuses that you can get.
Yeah, the 2-weapon fighting one.
Yeah. I really like Firepower. Like I said, it gives me a lot of the things that I'm missing, and that's basically how I built my monk. I built her to be able to accomplish a variety of things, and when I choose to do certain things in a certain way, a lot of it is to compensate for something else that I'm missing. And like Firepower I use because it gives me the ability, a little bit of I guess, I don't know if you would call it crowd control, but at least crowd killing. The ability to handle multiple mobs at once.
Why are you down here when there are people to kill up there?
I don't know. I got distracted.
You can't always follow me. I don't know where I'm going.
Well, if you don't know where you're going, then we're going to be wandering around for a while.
Ooh, treasure clam is down here. Sometimes this clam doesn't appear with treasure, but it's here, so I'm getting treasure.
It's always exciting when it is here. Well, it is for me because I value trash wheat for its ability to crush down into essences for crafting.
This part kind of reminds me of Doom, where you have to go find the keys to advance. They're even color-coded.
You know what? Now that you brought it up, that's a pretty good point.
This vile green key may prove
There was no
useful
green key in
later
Doom,
on.
though.
It's been
A small keyhole
so
painted
long
green
since I've
is
played.
visible in the door.
I don't
Perhaps you could find a
remember
key that
a lot
opens
of it.
Go right. I'm watching the blades. I missed the rebounding hellball.
This key is colored a rich red. You can't tell whether the color is paint or rust or something worse.
I lick it.
What? Oh, the key.
Come on, the alcohol content in my mouth has got to be clearly high enough to protect me from any possible danger that key presents. Tetanus virus would be all like, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my lord! Albus is afeared. I have to heal myself.
Continue their duel, oblivious to your presence. You notice a small red keyhole in the door.
The narrator just broke the main rule.
No, I have it turned off so that they can hear you better.
Well, he was talking about their fight club.
What fight club?
Okay, when you enter this store, it says that the pirates are engaged in a duel, so they're having a duel. They're engaged in a fight club. Well, the narrator talks about Fight Club, and the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
You know, I've never noticed any comments about duels in this area. And again, I'm always more concerned with just killing everything and taking their loot. So, hey.
We don't need to do that.
I don't even remember what's down there. Oh yeah, all those failed experiments, right? I actually usually like to do it just because I like being thorough when it comes to quests. I like to do everything.
The pirate ship lag.
Right, I was wondering why I was lagging so bad all of a sudden.
Face away from the pirate ship. Pirate ship is another really good Easter egg homage type thing. In this case, it is an homage to the Goonies, where One-Eyed Willie's ship is kept inside of a cave.
But so do the steel weapons held by pirate.
I had no idea about that one. It never even occurred to me.
Shouts and alarms echo from down the hallway.
And everybody knows, The Goonies is an awesome movie. Launched so many careers.
I was gonna say, I don't remember any real Easter eggs in this one, but yeah, I thought that's a pretty big one I never knew about. Now, you know how they're talking about, like, how all of these pirates and such are all failed experiments or experimental undead, right?
Yeah.
Well, I did like the fact that when you do the Underdark and you go to, I believe it's House Zen, they talk about how they learned about some kind of zombie making recipe from the world of Eberron. And it just kind of tickled me that they need to call back to it. And I would like to see more on this, because apparently whatever it is that they're doing, I guess because it makes zombies more, I mean, either, makes them more people-like rather than just, shambling corpses, and whatever it is that's going on. It seems like the secret is out, and now people are starting to make smarter, more sapient zombies, and I'd like to see what the consequences of that are.
The blue on this key is only cheap paint over a flimsy wooden key. The keyhole
I mean,
in this
shoot,
door is
apparently the
bright
secret
blue
came all the way out since
sapphire.
the Forgotten Realm, which is utterly amazing.
It went where?
Forgotten Realms, isn't that where you can turn everything in? Or did I get the wrong one?
No, whatever
I
you're
really
talking
don't.
about, I probably just forgot about them. Whatever realms they are.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It just hit me what you were. I get it. I get the joke. I just woke up from a nap and I'm still tired. That's just not fair to play with my head like that.
Sadly, the jewels encrusted into this key are all cheap fakes made of paste.
But yeah, so I kind of consider that an Easter egg too. Like this becomes an Easter egg for another quest and a whole other universe. So I guess I thought that was neat.
Sorry, Albus is not responding very well. So they were talking about they can't work on artificer stuff because the pets don't work right, and really you could kind of see it there because I did call him and he decided to run all the way instead of teleporting like he should have. So, although I would really love to see them fix pets, it was a long-term project.
Fix what now?
Hirelings, arty dogs, druid bears, all that kind of thing.
Beyond the door,
Oh, okay. The
vast underground cavern.
player pet.
Yeah, hirelings and whatnot. Not my Zoriat Frost Arrow. They're shooting Albus. And you don't care because you ran past the guy shooting Albus.
Yeah, he gave me death word. He did his job. I'm done.
As you wonder whether the ship is still empty, you hear a shout from the quarterdeck above. Darren Keetuk has arrived.
See, now that time he teleported right because there's no way, for some reason they don't have any pathing over that bridge. Wow, for a second that explosion took out my sound.
I'm surprised you can play with even a little bit of the game sound on when you're using voice. I find that I can't really do it. Well, then again, you've already established I have hearing problems. Yeah, it's like if I know that voice is going to be used, I turn everything else off because otherwise I won't hear a thing you're saying.
No, the only thing I turn off is the music, because as nice as the music is, it's also, frankly, it's also highly repetitive, and I can't do that for a long time. I'm not like my sister who once listened to Mr. Jones for 18 hours. I kind of could get a block of about an hour's worth of songs together and listen to that over and over again, because I kind of had to when I was working for the pizza place, but that's about my limit.
There is no emotion on Darren Keatuk's face as you cut him down. No sign of concern about what awaits him. This heavy key is made of solid gold. It could fit only one door in the black lock.
I'd have to imagine a lock that could be opened by a solid gold key wouldn't be that great of a lock.
The blood tide plundered the treasure before you during
That's
its raid on the
true,
black lock.
because
Perhaps
gold
you will
is
find
soft,
a better
and
use for
so
it than they did.
you would have to make it so that the lock won't, cause the key to bend and warp and just become absolutely useless. But, yeah, that does lead to a very bad lock.
Maybe it's magic gold. No, magic gold would be ridiculous. I mean, it's not like there's magic in DDO. Can you check the epic chest so I can leave? I'll take the seal of the Midnight Greetings. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. That's nice. I forgot that when you do the Sentinels chain on Epic Elite, you get a complete token each time. I need tokens.
Tokens are the best things.
So does what?
They are the best things.
Yes, they are. The only real cheap way to be able to get those purified Everons for crafting.
Which augment did they add to it that I collect a lot of? Was it heavy? Is it heavy fort, or was it death block? I think it was heavy fort.
I know for the longest time you couldn't just like trade in for death block. You had to actually buy crates in the store in order to get a death block augment. So I know I collected a lot of those.
I'm gonna find out real quick. So one of the things you can do with your tokens of the 12 once you hit epic levels is to trade them in at the token of the 12 vendor here in, well, of all places, the 12. I'm sensing a common theme here. Lehar. So he can give you these tokens. He's got the rubies of DR breaking. High end, yeah, here it is. Sapphire of heavy fortification. Now these Sapphire heavy fortification used to only be able to be traded in either for astral shards or for a random drop at any level 8 vendor if you had all, the 5, 10, 15 of the appropriate.
You're popping in and out again, audio wise.
You used to only be able to trade them in for astral shards or if you had the 5, 10, 15 of the appropriate level 8 trade-in collectibles. But they've put heavy fort in with the tokens of the 12, and I use them a lot for TRing. And level 8 heavy fort now is kind of hard to get through crafting. I don't think you actually can do it now. You used to be able to craft 100 fort at level 9, but I think it's been pushed all the way up to 12. Maybe even a little higher now that I think about it. I can already tell I'm not going to like that with the colors. Already have something similar. No.
Is there a reason why suddenly some of this loot is no longer bankable?
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said. I'm trying to put some of the loot in my shared bank space just to hold on to it so that way I can crush it down later, and it's telling me this loot is not bankable.
And you're not full, right?
Nope. Oh, wait, no, I'm being silly. Never mind. I forgot I still had the crafting storage tab still up, and I was trying to put it in the crafting thingy.
That was going to be my next suggestion.
I thought for a minute my bank got broken. No, it was just me.
No, she had the. She was trying to. She was ahead of herself. She was thinking she had already broken it down, and it was already. Like, I'm going to turn it into crafting materials.
Yeah, I always forget. It doesn't just automatically know what it is, but it's shared bank space, which it would be nice if it could do that, but that's fine. At least they figured it out, rather than sitting there for an hour crying and wondering why my thing is broken, and then finding out. I've done weird, stupid things like that before. Why do I always confess these things? I really shouldn't.
I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
It would be nice if there was like the cosmetic shared storage. I mean, it doesn't quite have to be like the cosmetic wardrobe system from Lotro, although I would love to have their wardrobe. But it would be nice if there's, like, in addition to the collectibles tab and the shared bank tab, that there is a cosmetic tab. So I actually have a lot of things in my shared bank spaces that are cosmetic.
Well, back to House Denny's, home of the epic Grand Slam breakfast. No one's ever finished it because it comes with, just like the regular Grand Slam breakfast, it comes with 2 of everything, but it comes with 2 dragon eggs, and that usually takes up, a platter roughly the size of your table. No. Not yet, Bentley. Sorry, the shared bank does not let us sort items yet. And it looks like they're moving more toward that kind of a system because the tab system, they say, if I remember in one of Cordovan's streams, that the tab system has limits, so they can't offer unlimited bank space. So they want to move more away from the tab system with the nice sorting ability, where you can nothing stays there, really, but you know, and then move more toward a like the shared bank where they can offer more and more space. I personally had sorted my shared bank by taking everything out and putting it back in a particular order, and I keep a lot of stuff that I don't normally go back for there.
You're starting to crackle again and go in and out.
And now I've lost my place. Oh, I've done. Yeah, in my bank, I took everything out and put it away, so there's a lot of stuff that stays there forever and ever and ever because I'm a hoarder. In World of Warcraft, when they said "for the Horde," I thought that meant something else. You really want to do the Storm the Beaches on Epic Elite?
Yes, we'll be fine.
I really am not doing anything in here. Sorry, but those ballistas have crazy, crazy, crazy damage.
Oh, I kind of forgot about the ballistas. Oh well, we'll do it anyways.
You took the passage?
Yeah, with the Spy Master. I usually go with him.
That's fine.
Yeah, I forgot that they upgraded the ballistas to make them a lot more outsy. Why in the world do you make me leave when you know I get lost 90% of the time? I don't know.
Because the wildmen here, the wildmen shaman tend to kill me pretty easy. I don't know why, but I'm really vulnerable to wildmen. If I can make him dance, I made my save. Yay!
You know, I tried the other methods of going in, like the swimming in one, but I was never really enamored with that one. My favorite is coming in through this way because you go from top to bottom. It's very linear, and it avoid a lot of the stuff that could be detriment that you would otherwise have to encounter, you know, going the other way.
Yeah, but this way you fight a bunch of stuff that doesn't advance the quest. But I do find that attacking the ballistas from above is a lot easier.
It seems to be lagging a bit.
Yeah, well, we don't have a rogue or an artificer, so we can't go for the lock picking. Aaron is in a little bit of trouble. That's why our guildie's got the rogue skills. He's in a bad situation. And now my brain has... You just fell.
I know.
I'm up here all alone. And now my brain has just thought of something that I'll have to tell Ori later that's not very nice, but is terrifically funny.
You know, it's so unfair when you announce that you thought of something very funny. Maybe not nice, but very funny, and people don't get to hear what it is.
Bad brain.
The blood-tide fortress lies.
Hey, if I wanted to say, if it was worthy of being saying for the naked stars, I'd say it, but it's not. It really isn't. But it's also terrifically funny. Let's just say it's more confirmation of a leading theory of Aranitis. Albus died.
Ooh, I'm about to die.
You did die.
Yeah, I'm a poststone.
I have Quicken on. Why am I not healing? Oh, we got one of those champions.
Yeah, I think it was one of the champions that killed me. I don't know which one. I don't think it matters much. I'm trying to stun the other one. There we go.
Yeah, put up a dance ball. Their drow, stupid spell resistance.
I could have sworn we just cleared most of these mobs.
And then the door opened and more came in.
Oh, right, it does that.
Kill the undancing drow.
Oh, right, that guy. Usually I don't pay attention to archers. I save them for last and try to get rid of the ones that I find more dangerous first.
I was talking about the creeper that was chasing me.
Oh, I didn't see anybody chasing me, sorry.
I always like getting a ring from this chest, or a necklace.
Why?
Well, if it's got a green slot, I keep it, and then I craft it and I give it to somebody else, or you know, I give it to one of my other tunes. And then when they get it, they all say the same thing. Ah, he went to Jared.
Wow, if I could, I would have just face palmed.
Bad jokes. That's my forte. Yeah, no one's getting anything.
Yeah, after that big setup, no ring, huh?
No ring, no necklace, no jewelry of any kind. Or he's gone.
Done with what?
I don't know, you just left. I was fighting that one archer you left up here, and then now I don't see you.
There was one left?
Well, I finally killed him after like 15 minutes of fighting. I'm a bard.
I'm sorry, didn't see him.
I know. I'll be good for 2 or 3 quests, and then I'll forget to turn on rain. Or as I like to call it, the only DPS I have. Alright, ballistas.
Right, I was about to say, it's like, hey, did we pass the ballista that we were supposed to destroy?
No, it's right down there. I don't know how this is going to work, so...
Oh, I imagine I'm going to be turned into a soulstone quite often.
You got exploded.
Like
Run up the ramp.
yeah, pretty much I see a repeat of this.
I'm not too sure if we should try to snipe them. I know that'll take forever.
I can try to snipe with my shuriken, I suppose. Okay.
It's whatever you want to try. If you think you can run in and kill that ballista quick enough, go for it. I'm not going to do it because I know I can't.
He gave me Death Ward, I did not get it.
No, I didn't give you Death Ward because you're probably going to get exploded.
True.
You can have Death Ward or you can have Resurrection. You should probably concentrate on the ballista first.
Yeah, it hit me when I found myself a soulstone again.
Yeah, it hit you all right. That's how you became a soulstone. I don't have any like unyielding sovereignty things or anything like that, do I? I can never remember. I don't think so. I think the best I can do is give you like a luck bonus.
Oh, thanks. I'll take whatever. I figure at the end of this, I'm going to use the shrine to get rid of all these death penalties.
Okay.
When he reminded me of the ballistas, I knew I was going to get a ton of deaths from this.
You run in and you beat the ballista up. No, don't come back to me. What do you need?
I'm trying to wait for the cooldown timer of my ticket so that way I can build up enough key and use everything as nothing.
Okay. I didn't know. I just don't want to. I don't want us to be in one spot. If the ballista should aggro on us and then we both die and then, it's game over, man. Game over, man.
I didn't know you were that close behind me.
Well, I gotta be close enough so that you can run back for your res. So.
True, fair enough.
And for some reason now we have bad guys aggroed. Just hoping those ballistas don't take an interest in you. Or Alba, stop firing, Albus. Don't. Stop. Oh, good. That worked.
You doubted me?
No, I doubted the mechanics. Uh-oh. Well.
I have a Jibber's knife.
Yeah, you're gonna need to use it. And now I would just wonder which one aggroed on us. Probably the one we skipped. Oh wait, there are 3 here. Maybe we didn't get them all? I don't know.
No, they're all smoking. There's probably another one like down a ways that
No,
got
it's
us.
probably the one we passed by. I think I know which one. Run the stones up. Get behind this wall quickly.
Am I far enough or go more?
Let's go up that way. If anything goes wrong, I can at least make I can make a run too. So right about here would be fine.
Wondering if I should just use a rush shrine up there. But I'm also knowing I'm going to die a few more times. Yeah, that was because the Jibber's thing ran out.
I know. So I think it's the ballista that's just right down on this platform over here. Yeah, it is. It just started tracking me. Down to the left.
Oh, okay, I see it. Maybe we might have to try to see if we can range that one. You got any ranging stuff on you? I'd really hate to have to rely on my so-called ranging abilities.
That is all I have.
What is? I'll forget it.
Explode. Yeah, you got now the ones down below might have aggroed on you, so pull them back up here. There we go. Or did you already kill everybody down there? You do that from time to time.
No, no, they're still alive down there, sadly.
They should start running up here. Yeah, they're making their way.
He's not going to come up.
No, he's gonna be stubborn. I think he's too far away for me to use Hellball on him. Yeah. Oh no, there goes. Oh, and then you just went down there and punched Trace.
Yeah, I got impatient. It's just, you know, there are very few problems that can't be solved down to them stuff.
Alright, let's go down. We'll try not to get killed again. I don't have a gibbers. Chore's the one with the gibbers.
Yeah, we might have to fix that.
Oh, I try running it every now and then.
I don't have everything of nothing ready for that bunch of ballistas down there, so I'm gonna do what I can.
Alright, have fun.
Where'd they go?
They're still
Oh, okay,
there.
I think I see where they're.
Draw distance.
You know what, I'm just gonna let them chase me and try to run up to the ballistas. I hope I went the right way, but there's a ballista
Yeah.
here, so.
Alright, if you run back, I'll have Albus res you.
Wait, where are you?
I'm down at the... If you take the same path you went down there, I'm just at the little crook. No, you don't go all the way down.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Oh, shoot, I got pulled back. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's resing. Oh, man. You died just a little out of range.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
I figured it would happen at some point.
Let me kill this guy. Alright. Sorry, you're gonna have to go back. I couldn't target you. That time I got you.
Alright, Alright. One more ballista in that area to go. Let's see if I can do this. Be right back, one way or another.
Have fun storming the ballistas.
Which is actually another Easter egg here, because the Magic tells you have fun storming the fortress. When you leave them.
There you go.
One more ballista get left. Yay!
Let's see at the end there.
Oh wow, I managed to kill it before it killed me. Awesome!
And now we are safe.
I can finally use the rest shrine. Whew.
Let's kill the pirate up here real quick. I got him. I thought there was a spell singer up here, but or not a spell singer. The orcs. Alright. Let's go use the rest shrine.
Despite everything, I do this again on Epic Elite. Totally. I do play this game because I like the challenge, not because it's easy.
No, I don't mind a challenge, but this one is a little crazy. The ballistas are just too much insta-kills, and I don't think that's ever good for a game.
That said, I think we seem to have come up with a pretty good strategy to tackle them. Especially if we are just two-manning it. I just have to remember to ignore everyone else and just go straight for the ballista. Kill them first, and it seems to go okay.
Alright. He's gonna feather fall down. We can do that here.
Alright. Thank God for Featherfall.
The pirates have carefully fortified the front entrance to their fortress.
The number of broken legs I've got now on low trail. Oh my lord. I'm just so used to just being able to just jump off of things, you know, because it's such a quicker route than having to run all the way around. Oh, they really punished you for that on low trail.
Dance! I miss my dancing.
how much of a safety dance is it if their dancing results in me killing them? Or is it a safety dance for me? They dance and I get to kill them easily without them hurting me.
Drow.
Beneath the island fortress. No doubt the pirates are preparing for another murderous cruise.
That's a horrible word to see. Immune. Is this just... No, this is the real one.
I think I swore there was another red now. Oh.
I found him.
Well, they're not red names, they're just champions.
Yeah, with me, my AC, that was enough.
Alright, now for the main part.
I think Albus tried to kill us.
What?
He ran over the cannon activator.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like I said, I treat him and Garrett like deathboard quickies, and they're probably not too pleased by that.
Nope.
Even though that's all they are, deathboard quickies. I forget how to get this to open.
Gotta wait for him to come around.
Right. So yeah, while I admit going from top down is a bit rougher because you have to deal with ballistas right off, I like the fact that once they're taken care of, you don't have to worry about them. You just go in and then you complete the quest. You don't have to run back up and take care of the ballistas. And you just, once it's done and you're on the bottom, you can just move on towards completion. No double backing or anything. I actually really do. That is actually one of the things that I really thought was very different and unique about this particular quest. And that is the fact that they actually give you a choice as to where to appear, which is really neat. And they don't do that in any of the other quests in the game, as far as I can recall.
Concentrate on 2, I'll start. Okay. You can just blow everybody up.
I do that. I love flower power. I really do.
is dead, leaving you to ponder the meaning of his final words. With the dimensional anchor shattered, House Beneath wizards can now safely teleport troops onto
You
the
can
island.
go open the chest. The death chest. That would have killed me 85 million times.
I barely noticed it.
You would. Did we get any good loot? No, I didn't. I mean, these are interesting.
Those are certainly interesting.
But I'm going to take the robe and try it on. And it's hideous. For quality fashion, one must go to the dwarves in House Kandaric.
I take it you're referencing the doors because that's where you go to access the red sun.
Referencing the dwarves because that's where I got this outfit.
From the red sun, which
Right.
is the access to your house and dark. Okay, just making sure.
Alright, we only got 20 more minutes in the thing, in the stream. I really don't think we can do tide turns in 20.
Right, okay. I thought there was like... Wasn't there one more after this before the capstone quest, or was that it?
No, there's only 4 quests. So this was their 4 questing. 1, 2, 3, and cap.
Okay, right. 5 in the house being an optional.
Yeah.
We don't have time, that. There's no way we can do either that or the capstone in just 20 minutes. You probably hated it, but I did have fun throwing the ballista.
Oh, the ballistas, yeah, I hated it. The rest of the quest, that wasn't so bad.
Like I said before, it's like when a quest is just so easy that it's routine, it becomes boring. I do like it when it's challenging like that. And that, I'm going to beat this whole thing several times just to be able to get through.
Like I said, my only big problem are the idea of insta-kills, and that's still... That quest still is too insta-killy for me. I know they've got a long wind-up, but there's no way any of my characters could survive long enough, or could kill them fast enough. I don't have any high, super high, mega DPS kind of people. Still trying to figure out where Pfeiffer got broken. All right, so I guess we can finish this off with a little bit of fashion.
Huh?
I'm going to finish this off with a little bit of fashion. So, So this is the outfit I found in the red fence. I've already made it a cosmetic using the mirror of glamoring. That was dumb. Cargo hold. Or second lower deck, either one. The mirror of glamoring, I think, was a really interesting idea. And all you do is you apply it to an object that has a visual component, like even the elemental victory here. You could apply onto that, and then you'd have the elemental victory effect on you at all times. I currently have that on my TR, but this is the. I mean, it looks just like a boring old robe of spear block. I mean, no one would. Actually, it's not half a bad robe for level 4 for what it was, but when I put it on, it's this really great blue and light blue combo, and that's kind of what I was into at the time. And so I used a mirror of glamoring on it. We have a guild outfit. Let's zoom in. Ori's.
I'm wearing it.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Ori's wearing the dark blue version. We also have a light blue version. This is just a mountain breastplate medium armor. Yeah, we just found that. That's currently what we like for the guild. We got it one. We keep it in the. We keep it in this chest right here, our large supply chest in the cargo hold.
Oh yeah, hot seeing a level that you go to very often. That's a pretty good idea. I would like that. I go to the cargo hold almost all the time when we go on the ship.
So we have several armors in here. We have this one. I think this is actually the armor, the shockproof mountain breastplate. I think that's the light blue. I might have actually sold off the dark blue, but we have a couple of robes here. We use these all. I'm not too sure what the flurry outfit of Deathblock is. That might be, oh, that's the orange trim robe. That's just an evil thought tech. Technical 13 says that he's hoping, or that Technical 13 is hoping that during the next Mimic event, airship chests can be mimics as well. Fun? No. You can even do named items. This is the green dragonhide armor that Ori's got on. I don't currently have this one. Isn't that a store-bought one? I'm not getting you on this stream. Okay, Ori's lost her mic. It might be because of the... Yeah, her headset's wireless and it might just not be powered up. But this is you can even buy cosmetic from the stores. Well, since her mic is out, I am going to go ahead and switch to a couple of characters and show you some of the art that we have found, that I have found. But the best thing about the Mirror of Glamoring system is that you go through there and you find all this trash loot. And on a whim, you try it on. And maybe you get something that looks awesome. And for me, the biggest example of this is I had a tune where I was all like, I'm never going to play this tune. I misbuilt it. And then I had an idea for the build to kind of save it and to take it to 20. And now it's one of my favorite builds, mainly because I found an armor that kind of completed her look. And it's Alcrat here. And she's wearing, this is just a leather armor that I found. And it works so well on the half orc, I think. And so I really, really like that. That one wasn't bound. I spent a lot of money on Mirrors of Glamoring. Sometimes I didn't take always the best armor. I thought this one looked okay, so I did it because I had one. Ariad, of course, is a Shade Archive, so she's wearing the cosmetic that comes with it. Azad is wearing the store-bought cerulean garb. This is a very fine outfit, I thought. The Blade Forge get a cosmetic so they can always look all bladey and edgy. Natalia is wearing the ice robe. Yeah. Ori agrees with you about the mimic chest from the DDS store or DDO store. She would buy it and put it up. Yeah, Bentley. Yeah. So this is the light version of the guild outfit. It's the light, very pale blue. Sergei has got the epic elemental victory, and this robe I just found. I like the tie-up version. Safonzo is just a bank tune, so I know he doesn't have any cosmetic. This was the previous best leather armor I could find. It's not very good. I don't know why I glamored it. It was dumb. Yeah, Safonzo is my last mule. No, I'm sorry, Antilza is of mule too. Elam is actually not wearing a cosmetic. That's the Iron Weave tunic. I would probably make that into a cosmetic, though. I just kind of always have loved it. Escapal is wearing, of course, the Sun Elf one. Yes, Elam Garrick Taylor. Yes, Elam Garrick is probably one of the greatest characters in science fiction history. I always had this idea that, before he passed away, that Andrew Robinson and Andreas Katsulas could do a two-man show where Elam Garrick is trying to corrupt Jakar. So I think that would just have been hilarious. Former Press is wearing the Spiral. I always love this look. This was the very first one. Very first cosmetic I ever bought. I'm saving Glenn for last. He's the piece de resistance. Gwer is wearing a different version of the armor that her brother up there was wearing. Just a different color, teal. Hasta's wearing a plate armor that I found. But that's not the best one. I think actually the best one is down here on McIntyre. The best plate armor I found is this one with the big pauldrons. And I like the color. Milpuko is wearing this shadow robes. He's got to look all dark and edgy. Oh yeah, this one. This is kind of Ziggy Stardust is wearing this armor. It's a medium armor I found, and I like it because it kind of throws back to the dragon touched armor from Reaver's Refuge. I really like that. So for the last two, I'm not gonna go through all my tunes. That'd be crazy. I mean, we got the time, but well, we may not have the time. The purple dragon robe, I think, is a little bit daring for DDO, with the power girl kind of motif in purple. Oops, I'll go back. I know we want to see it.
Yeah, right. That's her name, Power Girl. Yeah.
So, but it's also a very nice looking robe. Yes, it would be nice to get more. Or he says it'd be nice to get in different colors, and I agree. I mean, purple looks really good because I went for the whole purple motif for Pfeiffer, but I would have really kind of loved this in a dark gold. Now, oh yeah, well, Ori, I was trying to go for a skin tone of Ori. So, anyway, is Mark and Ward on the other. Well, Pfeiffer is on Star Trek Online too. When the Mirror of Glamoring came out, I was so excited because I had found an armor a long time ago that I wanted to use, but it was level 14 and I was level 30 and I wanted that look and I couldn't wear it in epics and whatnot. And then when the Mirror of Glamoring came out, even though it went through some problems because it was such an old piece of armor that the artwork isn't in the game anymore, they worked through that problems, fixed it, and I got the look I wanted. And this is Glendower's armor. I love the kind of Germanic knight looking armor that this is, and I just absolutely am glad that the mirror glamoring system was put into place to let me have it. I mean, this really looks like he's straight out of the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, we both agree that the aesthetic and DDO, as for a lot of the armors and systems, are just great. They've really done a good job here. Ori says that they need to kind of change up a little bit of some of the maybe some of the cuts and swishes, and maybe even bring back some of this look that's kind of gone past the wayside. Oh, did I accidentally do that? I might have. Let me check. Yeah, we should get Arya. Okay. So anyway, it's now 8:26, so we're gonna wrap up the stream now. We'll wrap it up right here with Glenn and his wonderful armor. We're glad to show off a little bit of fashion. We do this every Monday night at 6:30 Pacific time. I think of it in Pacific time. That's where we're at. We also do another show at 6:30, or I do another show every week at 6:30 Thursday for another game, which I let the name slipped out, but since it's not a Standing Stone game, check it out. I also do, or we now do together, Morning in Middle Earth, which is a Standing Stone game, so we can certainly plug that. It's Lord of the Rings Online, and we'd love to have you for that. And I do other random streams throughout the week on various games, and I'll be streaming a lot more now that summer is here. Thanks for tuning in tonight for Bard Life and a little bit of Cleric Life and fashionista police and whatnot. And we all hope you have peace and great questing.